Wir sind hier bei Line6, die ein ganz neues Modell eines Live-Mischpults vorstellen. Hey Steve, just give us a short overview about this. What can you tell me about it?
Okay, great. Well, it's a completely new way to mix, where it's all visually oriented, and instead of having faders, we basically place instruments on the screen, and it all kind of self-configures, and away you go. Okay, so the quick way to set up is if we watch down on the screen, if I plug in a connector, we see a microphone. A microphone comes up on the screen automatically. It detected that guy. I can select that guy, and now I can use from one of these pictures. Each one of them is a preset, and I can say this is going to be a vocalist. Okay. I can also connect up, let's say, one more instrument, and it senses that it's a 1/4 inch guy, and I tell it that's my acoustic guitar. So then once we do that and we plug in an output, and we're all set to go. We now have a complete, ready-to-go mixer. We have level, if I adjust this, go here. And so down here we have level control for each item, and we have the master volume right here. Okay? So if we want to do a quick setup, we touch, let's say we touch him, and we go to tweak. And tweaks takes us into this new kind of way to approach things, where instead of a lot of dials, and even down here is blank, we just, if we want to go to tone, adjust our tone, we put our finger and we move the tone until it sounds good. Just use your ears. Okay? If we want to adjust our dynamics, we move our finger until the dynamics are good. If you're a more advanced user, or if you get the gig is started and you want to make fine adjust, then we can go into the advanced layer, and we can see we have all the control that you have, right? In addition to that, we have effects available on each one of the channels. So I can decide I want to use. I can pick from a library of effects. It comes standard with 4, but there's a lot of different effects: time-based effects, reverb effects, Hall effects, delay effects, and so on. Okay, so we go back to our setup, and in use. We would decide we're going into performance mode, and now I can't move these guys anymore accidentally. I have my volume controls. It doesn't matter where on the screen I put them, because what's really different from having faders is the way I find it is I touch it and the light lights up. In the dark, this is very, very fast. You go right to the, you say, oh, the singer's loud. There's his fader. The guitar is needs adjustment. There's his fader. If I want to instead adjust, his effects, I just can switch this over to effects, and now I'm on the effects for all these guys. Okay. If I'm going to use monitors, I'll go back to setup. I'll find a monitor real quick. I'll put a monitor up on the stage. Okay, so I have a monitor, and I want to go into monitor, set up monitors. So everything's blue. Boom, I'm adjusting the monitors. Simple as that. Okay.
I heard about some cool features like auto gaining.
Yeah, sure.
What's auto gaining? What I heard is about you just plug your whole band into the mixer and say, oh, come on guys, play a song, and basically the mixer does all the gaining for me. Is it correct?
Yeah, absolutely. It's basically, if we go back to perform, and I go into auto trim, right? I can do regular trim, or I can go in tweak mode for a given instrument. Where's my trim? Input and auto trim. I turn it on. I can turn it on. So I can set it for each of the instruments that I want to have auto trim. Normally, it's automatically on.
Is it possible to record?
Oh yeah. So we go to our record button over here, and now I'll make it a little bit so we're in normal mode here. So we just arm what would have been the mute buttons if we were in perform mode, but in record and now we're recording those, plus we're recording the main, so we're recording the individual tracks before the faders, before the channel strips, try to either an SD card or a USB, or to the computer. It could be Pro Tools or GarageBand or Logic or whatever. Yeah, it's really, it's pretty easy to get to. We go over here, actually we go back to perform mode, and we go here, and we have quick capture, and we just hit it's playback. We just hit record, and whatever's on the stage in the mixer at this point is recording on individual tracks, and it'll record 30 seconds worth, and when we're done, we hit play, and it just loops that back through the channel strip. So
and I can tweak the sound then, and the band can leave the stage basically.
Right. It's a great feature.
Okay, Steve, I think we can talk for hours about this thing. It's really amazing. Thank you very much.
Okay, all right, take care. Thanks.